evil blanket fish has awoken.
Alright. It's coming in. So, we are going to be continuing with Mercenaries Saga Chronicles 2. I believe we left off last time. Prince Laz had been framed for the murdering of his father by the uncle who was trying to take over the kingdom. And we went to go seek the aid of the royal dragon to help us out in retaking it. And I believe now we're on the path to actually take back the kingdom. Looks like I took care of everybody's skill points and everything last time before I finished. So let's go on to the next story battle. It feels strange to think that we're going to attack our own castle. I agree. Traitors! The traitors have appeared! Captain, they're going to raise the bridge! Seems they're going to raise the drawbridge, Captain. We have to stop them by destroying the winch. That'll be difficult considering the archer station on the walls. We'll be turned into pincushions if we get close. We need help from the dragon, Your Highness. Alright, leave it to me. Hey, Orenji, how you doing? Wait, why is that showing up? Oh, it's not.
Hi, everybody!
For a second there, I thought that it was actually, like, placed behind the fishbowl, but that's actually just where the picture cuts off. It just looks like it's behind. Hey, Ragnar, how you doing? It's here! The dragon! Dragon of Yore, destroy that winch! As you wish. Oh! Damn it! Loose your arrows, don't let our enemies get any closer! Dragon of Yore, return fire! But pray, keep the men alive as much as you can. They are victims of deceit. As you wish. Wait, don't leave your positions. Retreat! Retreat! I have done as told. Thank you. So is summoning the dragon a one-shot, or do we get to summon him more? Let's enter the castle. They were! They had already said that they were going to stop daylight savings and that this time change that happened wasn't supposed to happen. But now, apparently, the two sides, the Democrats and Republicans, can't decide. Like, they both agree to stop it, but they can't decide whether to keep, you know, the hour forward or the hour back time once they stop it. So this one went through again because they can't come to an agreement. Because they can't come to an agreement on fucking anything. The guards, your highness. The kingdom's elite soldiers. Even a dragon won't stop them. Your courage is commendable, and we cannot let them get in our way. Well, it changes in, I think, March and November. I'm surprised she didn't level with that. swore she had an attack that hit from up close. Guess maybe I'm thinking of the other archer. Why won't it let me shoot up here? That's not good. Yeah, trying to think if there have been any Star Oceans with really good stories. I mean, obviously Star Ocean 3 had the twist, which divided a lot of people. I still like it, I just wish they would do something with it rather than just having it sit there and make prequels. I haven't played Star Ocean 2, which is the one that everybody loves. The storyline in Star Ocean 1 wasn't anything to write home about, but it was also a Super Nintendo game. And then 4 was so bad that I stopped playing. I need to give it another shot, but the story was what made me stop playing. Then 5 was kind of a not so well done Star Trek episode, which honestly was kind of what 1 was also. So it's about on par with 1 and 4. That's all you have? So much for being elite. You all require more training. I'll have to revise the Castle Guard's roster once this is all over. Let's go. So I've heard. I actually quit the game before I got her. It was basically when they ended up on, like, present-day Earth in Area 51 that I was like, nope. I think that's probably it. Now, if you're not talking about Switch, then we can add the Ogre Battle games, we can add the Growlancer games. I'm trying to think of any other... I mean, obviously, past that, there's obviously like a lot of Western games that are RTS. Those are mostly geared around competitive, except for maybe Civilization. Yeah, if you're talking about the Switch, that's it. Like, turn-based strategy is another thing, but real-time strategy, especially in Japanese-style games, is way rare. Like I said, it's basically those two that you just mentioned, which Diofield and 13 Sentinels, and then there's the Ogre Battle series and the Growlancer series. Everything else is pretty much tactical turn-based, not real-time. They're here! Protect the path to the king at all costs! You must realize that you can't stop us. If we defeat Grand Dukes of Ron, peace will return to this country. Please draw back. The traitor Laz and the Order of the Silver Eagle will never bend to your will. Save your breath, they will not listen. Attack! I was even trying to think of indies. And if it's an indie, it's most likely also on Steam, so I guess let's try looking there. Yeah, I'm looking through, I'm not seeing any that I think would also be on Switch. They're all basically like Western dev designs and usually kind of older. Like, I'm not even seeing that many of them that are recent. Yeah, Grim Grimoire is another one when that comes out. When does that come out? Spring 2023. So once that's out, that'll be another one. She probably doesn't need the help, but I'll send Claude that way. Oh, I didn't realize that healed in the cross pattern. I could have healed both of them. Can't get them all in it.
Hey, Irby, how you doing? Hey, Nami. Not much, just seeing if we can finish this today. Otherwise, same old, same old. But to finish this, I mean, we might go over a little, but I don't think it'll be a full hour. What's wrong, Victor? If I was in a different position, it could have been me who was defeated here. So what does it mean to be a knight? To defeat evil? No? I envy your simplicity. I still wonder, Claude. If you had not been there at the scene where my father was murdered, you have still believed me. I would never doubt you, Your Highness. What if I did murder my father, though? What do you mean, Your Highness? Which do you value more, justice or loyalty? I want to know which is more important to you before we battle Zevran. Oof. It's an ending split. I'm gonna say loyalty just because I've heard too many anime characters shouting out justice and it just seems corny now. I wield my sword for you, would follow you to the ends of the earth. You have my gratitude. I couldn't find a better knight even if I tried. I am honored, Your Highness. Let's go. Zevran is right before us. Like I said, just the whole, I choose justice is just... I had too many flashes in my head of, those cringy anime characters that are just like, for justice! You know, just scream it out at every opportunity. do have enough puzzle pieces to buy another upgrade, though. So who hasn't had a special class? He's got one. He doesn't have. She has one. She doesn't have one. Guess I'm giving it to Colette. Yeah, we'll give her whatever that one is. This is her healing line, and we're not really following that. So it would be the Valkyrie ring. So the stats aren't that good, so we're gonna stay a monk. Before I forget. I have no idea what this does, but it's got a range of 6. No. I actually, on this sale that happened on Steam a couple of days ago, I picked up Aiden Chronicles Rising. So that'll be the Sunday game after we finish this. I basically decided that whenever I play these games, I'll probably do 2 of them. So next time I come back to these, it'll be 3 and 4. And then I still need to buy 6 before I come back to them after that. Which is part of the reason why I want to try to finish this up today, is so that next week we can start Aiden Chronicles Rising. Aiden Chronicles Rising. So you've come, Silver Eagles. You're Rosen. Where is Zevran? Zevran is not here. And tell us, where is he? Really expect me to tell you that? You'll have to defeat me to get your answer. You stand no chance of winning. Don't you remember how we defeated you before? It was the difference in our men that caused my defeat the last time. This time will be different. What's with the astronauts? What are these things? The ultimate armor for battle. God's soldiers. By wearing this armor, even average soldiers can obtain power equivalent to the strongest warriors in history. Can't be. You found God's arsenal? That's right. Zevran has attained God's arsenal. Zevran will rule this country. No, he'll rule the entire mainland as the true king of this land. Sorry, Silver Eagles. I'll be victorious this time. So what was it that caused you to give up on it? Like, I don't know how good the game is going to be. I'm more so playing it because I'm hyped for Eiyuden Chronicles, and this is a prequel. So I just want to make sure I understand any links to Eiyuden Chronicles when it comes out. So these suits supposedly make them as good as the strongest warriors. Let's test that. Yeah, Aiden Chronicles is made by the writer and a bunch of the other teams that originally made Suikoden. Like, the writer Murayama he wrote Suikoden 1 through 3, and then after 3 he left Konami because Konami sucks. And that's why Suikoden 4 and 5 were both prequels, because the end of Suikoden 3 was setting up for like a big war over all the runes, and the people that were still left of the team had no idea how to play that out, so they just started making prequels. But yeah, it's him writing and several other people from the original couple of games making Aiden Chronicles. That's why everybody's so hyped up for it. And then the Rising game was like a stretch goal that they hit to make a prequel game that ties into it, and it came out like last year, I think, or early this year. It was basically just a tie-in prequel game that was supposed to come out like a couple of years before, a year or a year and a half before the actual game was done. Wouldn't enough to kill him. I'll give the kill to you then. So strong. Now speak, where is Zevran? He must be where God's arsenal is located, am I wrong? That's right. Just where is that? The ruins on Mount Coral. I see, Mount Coral. What is it, Milton? Sorry for shouting out like that. While I was deciphering the Book of Gods, there was a section at the very end that I couldn't translate. It was written like a poem, and I didn't understand what it meant. But I get it. It meant Mount Coral. I feel better now. Mount Coral. It's quite far away. It's true. Let's borrow the dragon's power again and have him take us to Mount Coral. Wait. What is it? I have a message from Zevran for you, lads. A message? Speak. Can't. It's something only Prince Laz can hear. Sounds like a trap. Don't fool around. You really think you're in a position to be making such demands? Wait, Claude, let's hear it. But Your Highness, don't worry, he's not armed. There's no danger. Now tell me, what did he want to say to me? Zevran said, you're too naive. He's gone. That was a warp incantation. Your Highness. Where's His Highness? I just had him go to where Zevran is ahead of time. On Coral. That's right. Zevran must have caught him by now. Please stop, Captain. It's a waste of time to deal with him any longer. But it's my responsibility for exposing His Highness to danger. Should have stopped him. What's done is done. We need to hurry to Mount Coral. It will take 2 days by horse to reach Mount Coral. Don't worry, I'll summon the dragon. What? Summon the dragon? But His Highness had the dragon horn. I have the dragon horn. How can that be? Regardless, only royalty can use the dragon horn, right? That's right. But wait, Lulu. What's going on? Stay quiet, please. I can do it. I can do it. I can... Please, come here. What's happening? How can Yululu use the dragon horn? I'll explain later. We need to head for Mount Coral right now. Dragon of Yore, please take us to Mount Coral.
As you wish.
Get on, everyone. Hold on, I'm not good with heights. Looks like you're going to have to stay behind then. Otherwise, deal with it.
We don't have time to be prying about everything. Let's go. Let's reach His Highness as quickly as possible.
Oh, what fun. I never thought I'd be able to ride on a dragon before. But, Boris, never mind. Hey, hang on. God damn it. Alright, I'll do it. Now fly, Dragon of Yore.
Hold on tight. Don't fall off now.
Missing about 5 party members. Damn. Adds 3 movement. Alright, so she can literally fly across the map now. Yeah, but now you have a fresh batch of Kool-Aid. I forgot to find out what that did. Where am I? It's like Rosen did a good job. Devron, you're too soft, Laz. Letting your guard down in battle can spell your death. This is the horn that summons the dragon, huh? Oddly enough, it feels like I've seen it before. Perhaps it is my royal blood causing that. Either way, it's mine now. Damn you. Stand up, Laz. Let me show you something. This is amazing, isn't it? This is God's arsenal. They have an Ed 209. The mainland is as good as mine with this. May I speak, Sir Zevran? What is it? The Order of the Silver Eagle are outside. What? How can that be? It should take them at least 2 days to reach here. They arrived here on a large dragon. Dragon? Laz is here. You shouldn't be able to summon the royal dragon. Keep an eye on Laz. I'm going outside. Activate that. This is the perfect opportunity to test it. Yes, sir. So these are the ruins where God's arsenal is located. Oh, so you really did come by dragon. Zevran, where's His Highness? Calm down. Laz is fine. What about that dragon? Only royalty should be able to summon him. It matters not to you. I called him. Did? What kind of trick did you use to do that? It wasn't a trick. I have royal blood in me. What? Is that true, Lulu? It is. I did summon the dragon, didn't I? To think that there was royalty left besides Laz and myself. Still haven't figured it out. What? What is it? My name is Lucille. I have the same name as my deceased mother. Same name as your mother. Lucille. Can't be. I took care of that back then. Looks like you remember. That's right. My mother was the maid who worked for you. And you used your power as her employer to toy with her. You feared that your wife would find out about your infidelity and attempted to kill my mother. You ordered one of your men to strike her down and drop her in the river. But my mother didn't die. She was saved by a monk who happened to be fishing by the river. And I was born. Mother died of an illness 10 years ago, but she left me a letter telling me everything. This was also included in that letter. I recognize that necklace. Let's see. Speak the truth. Indeed, if you're my child, then you have right to summon the royal dragon. I've always wanted to have my revenge on you. Prepare to die, you monster. Your strength and cunning prove that you share my blood. However, even if you are my child, I won't let you get in my way. I'll show you the true power of God's weaponry. This is Dalons, an armored warrior with abilities that far exceed those of God's soldiers. Dalons is said to have battled against the Demon Lord himself. Glad I was able to meet you, Lucille. Farewell. They were fighting at 209. Now, seen before, it looks exactly, it kind of looks a lot like Ed 209 from RoboCop. Got the picture. Yeah, see. Yeah. That was the first thing I thought when I saw it. It looks... It just reminds me of RoboCop. It's like Ed 209 from RoboCop surrounded by a whole bunch of Among Us crewmates. Hey Kaz, how you doing? Which one? Because some of them are set to only like once a day. Or it could also be like, I know a lot of times Nami comes in, he says that like he tries to do the one to like summon all the little stuff behind me, the quality of life. Says it doesn't work for a little bit. I actually had, I think Luna asked for that when I first put in the summon waifu. But the more I thought about it, that's just way too many pictures I'm gonna have to find. You know, just kind of goes without saying that most games have way more male characters than female. I think I put in like 15 or 20 when I first got it, just searching, and then over time, more have been added. I think we're up to like, I want to say 60-something right now. You know, between the ones that I put in and then the ones that other people have requested and everything else. And then, like I said, it would probably be the same with the husbandos, but it would probably get to a ridiculous number eventually. No, she is not. And that's why a lot of times, like, when people have suggestions, like, in the Discord, there's a suggestions section under miscellaneous, and a lot of people would put in either requests or they'd find, like, a picture with a transparent background for me to put it in. But yeah, I don't think anybody's asked for Agrias yet. Or Agrias, however it's supposed to be pronounced. Tales of Arise Shion or Xenosaga Shion? Don't remember. Let me check. I don't think so. Like, this is everyone that's in there right now. Like, I think when I first started, I barely had into the second row. Just kind of ballooned up to this. But yeah, I don't think either one of those are in there. But no, that's good. Let me just put a reminder for myself. I'll look for those later. Yeah, it is. That's why the way he spelled it, I was wondering if he meant Tales of Arise Shion. Yeah, in Xenosaga, it's just one N and no E afterwards. Yeah, that's why when you put it on there, when you asked for Shion, I was like, Tales of Arise Shion? Because she's the one that spells it like that. God damn it. 75% chance, and it never seems to work for me. think I found my new favorite attack in this game. Damn, did not realize that summoning the cats was so expensive. How? Defeating Talons, that's absurd. You're a pitiful man. What's it like having your power fade away after you made so many sacrifices to obtain it? This isn't over yet. We won't let you escape. I haven't seen an addition to the shop in a while, so I think this might be the full list. If I'm remembering right, I think there's 33 chapters. Oh, 32 chapters. That was 33. So I've only got 2 chapters left. So I may be able to finish, depending on how long it takes to do these last 2 chapters, I may be able to finish early enough that we can start on Eiyuden Chronicles Rising. The problem with that is I didn't think that would happen, so I didn't make any of the like chat window or background art for it. Zevran! Stay back. I'll cut his head off if you don't. Zevran, you scoundrel. Claude, do it. Strike him down. So your name's Claude. Can you really do it? Can you really sit back and watch Laz die? Don't hesitate, Claude. I can't do it, Your Highness. I knew it. I knew you couldn't. Beatrice, Kenneth. What is it? I'll blind them with a flash and create an opening. Beatrice, take care of the soldiers. Kenneth, you handle Zevran. Are you serious? This is our only chance. Alright, let's give it a go. How about you, Kenneth? Understood. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Now! Now, Your Highness. Ugh, you brat. Not good. Even your subordinates have abandoned you. Give it up already. It's all over for you. It's all over? Don't make me laugh, you brat. Fine. I'll let you all experience true despair. You never know when to give up. After him, Claude. What is that? Surprised? This is the ultimate weapon created by God and given to us humans. Brosnir. Damn it, this never ends. This is too much. We have no choice. We can't let this monstrosity loose. That's right, we have to stop it. Brosnir is going to crush you all. Feel Brosnir's wrath. Oh, holy crap. We get 10 characters. Also, everybody's fighting in this. Fuck, I didn't give everybody equipment. I think they're at least like at most like one level equipment below my main team. Okay, so that actually doesn't hit the little ones. I guess because they're floating. And he's still... Since I never used him, he had crap for skill points. He has nothing to use. mean, the only ones he's killed so far are the B team, so it doesn't really bother me all that much. Oh, so it's only magic reflection. killed it by throwing a rock at it. Why do you get in my way? I did this with the country's best interests at heart, with its future in mind. Uncle Zivran, why did my plan go so wrong? Nothing was wrong with your plan, Uncle Zivran. Everything went exactly as I expected it to. What do you mean? Was Laz the secret mastermind this whole time? I'm gonna go ahead and go on break, and when I come back, this should be the last level, so we'll finish up the game, and then I'll see about starting Aiden Chronicle. I'll be back in 5. Actually took a little bit of my break time to very quickly make the chat window and background pictures for Aiden Chronicle Rising, for instance. We can start it right after we're done with this. So let's go ahead and finish this up. Your Highness? The throne you sought and God's arsenal. It's all I've always wanted. That's why I decided to use you and your ambitions to obtain them. I sent Cardinal Mora to bring this plan to you. What do you mean? I knew that once you knew of the existence of God's arsenal, you would seek to obtain it. As expected, you proposed to my father to search for it. However, he refused. I was the one who suggested he oppose you. Laz, you... I knew that you wouldn't quit after that you would attempt to eliminate the problem by killing King Salud. But then there was something else you had to do. That was to deal with me, as I was next in line to inherit the throne. Since I was the one who made the plan and the Cardinal was my informant, there was no chance your assassination attempt would succeed. You were quite easy to manipulate, because you think like I do. Laz, you... For all this time, did you really think that your swordsmanship was superior to mine? Us. Lord, you understand, don't you? Being noble isn't enough to protect a country and... Okay, that's not just me. That sentence is definitely written wrong. It's like a country and his people. It says country twice. If I have these weapons, and loyal men like you by my side, I can dominate the entire mainland. Your Highness, I think that I had been deceived all along. It's a shame you won't be here to see my conquests. Lord, finish him off. Prove your eternal loyalty to me. I won't hand it over. The horn. Why does he have it? Dragon of Yore, burn all these people to ashes. They are evil. They want to bring war and turmoil to the mainland. Royal Dragon, in accordance with the ancient pact. You fool. Defeated man's words are of no importance to me. You of royalty, you mustn't unleash God's weaponry into this world. What do you mean? Following the war of demons and gods, more battles broke out between humans over God's weaponry. Absolute madman obtained God's weaponry and vowed to stand against God, ignorant of the fact that God could incinerate this world if he so chose to. Us dragons combined our power with noble heroes to reclaim God's weaponry and ultimately seal it away in this mountain. One of those heroes was an ancestor of the royal family. Dragon of Yore, I seek not to go against God. I will use these weapons for righteousness. Please believe me. Egotistical human. In accordance with the ancient pact, I will annihilate all who stand here. All who stand here? You mean us too? Doesn't seem like he'll listen to us. Your Highness, stand back. I mean, I kind of felt cheated not being able to fight him when he was testing us before. He just sent out, a bunch of other random characters to fight us. So this is kind of overdue. Yeah, I figured as much. when it turned out that the person that we swore loyalty to was actually the mastermind causing all this. That's okay. Who needs the good ending all the time? Although, in retrospect, I do wish I had made a second save so we could get the good ending quickly. Like, we'd actually have enough time to do that with the rest of the stream, but I didn't think to make a second save afterwards. I guess we'll just have to settle with this. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I should have known better that there was going to be two endings when they gave me that choice, but I don't know, it just didn't click in my head to make a second save after I beat the level that was after that. So, it's kind of my fault for not thinking ahead. Like, they made it pretty obvious that that was an ending choice. And I just didn't think to make a separate save. We got 4 more of these games to go. And like I said, we're playing 8 and Chronicle Rising after this, so whenever we do come back, we're just going straight to the 3rd game. I honestly wasn't expecting that much from these games anyway. I'm more so just playing through all of them to kind of see the progression, like, if they're any good and what the progression is to the newer ones. Because the newer ones do look a little more fun. Like, they've got flashier attacks and everything else. I do kind of like the bones of these with the class changes and the way you learn your skills and everything. But, yeah, like I said, I'm basically just going through these to see how they evolve over time. And because I picked them all up for super cheap. Nothing. I am. But you also know that a lot of times, if I know ahead of time that there's multiple endings and that there's a way to get them, that I will make a separate save. I just never felt the need to look that up in this game. Like, I never felt the need to look up an FAQ for this game at all. Like, pretty much everything I needed to know about the game, I figured out with the first game. And in the first game, they were very clear routes. Like, the first game had very clear, it had 2 separate routes. This one all had 1 route, and I guess I just never bothered to look in to see if it had multiple endings. So does Star Ocean 6 have multiple endings, or is it the usual, like, you get extra bits to the ending depending on your affection with everybody? Like how many private actions you saw. Because I know with Star Ocean it's usually like, it's the same ending, but then you get additions depending on, like, private action. Oh, his health bar's not that big. I'm hoping that at some point in the series they actually did start letting you change difficulty. Or at least did the difficulties better. Because that's for the first... from what I've seen of the first two games, unfortunately since you can't change it, but in the first game, the normal difficulty was way too punishing. Which is why I'm playing on the lower difficulty on this one. But the lower difficulty is way too easy. Doesn't seem like there's a middle ground. Oh, his counterattacks do status effects, huh? I was moved by your ancestors' plea and fought alongside him to defeat evil. To think that his descendant would strike me down is a sort of chagrin with no equal. All evil has been disposed of. Now God's arsenal is mine. Your Highness? I did. But I wanted... And you know what? I regret it. I kind of regret it. I wanted to see the final secret ending on that. And there really wasn't much to the ending. And that secret ending fight with Lucifer was such a letdown. Like, he was so much easier than Shiva, and you have to beat Shiva in order to get him. I don't know how the hell I don't know why they made him so fucking easy. Considering you have to beat Shiva in order to fight him, I don't know how the hell they made him so easy. He should have at least been harder than Shiva. Like, he should have been level 99. But yeah, I basically speed ran the game, and like, I want to say total it took like 7 hours. I think it was like 7 hours to get back to like the last level, and then like another stream to finish it off. So basically like 11 hours to get through the whole game again. So the whole game in like 10-11 hours, something like that. But I really wanted to see that ending. And even then, like I said, even then I still kind of regret it. It wasn't really worth the extra effort. And this one, like this game, I'm kind of take it or leave it. I'm not willing to go through this game again just to see the better ending. Although I will admit it was my fault for not making a save when that choice came out. I should have been able to do the second ending if I had remembered to make another save, but I finished that level and I completely forgot, and I saved, you know, over the same spot that I usually do. I completely forgot there was a choice, or I wasn't thinking about it. The plains have been burned to the ground. It's just an arid wasteland now. That could never be called a battle. All I wanted was to protect the land from the Pow tribe. Don't cry. I don't want to see you upset. I wonder if they're still doing such barbaric things elsewhere. Zusa, don't worry. This won't last forever. You're always so carefree. Because I hate dark and depressing things. You're always comforting me. You shouldn't keep the others waiting. Let's head back. Roger. I was looking for you. Kenneth. Oh, it's been a year since then. That's right. No one would have had to die if we never came to this village. I'm just as guilty as you are. No, you're... Anyway, didn't you have something you had to do? Yeah. I have to go on a mission to a faraway place. Mission? I thought the Bandit Guild was... I have to do it, because if I don't go back... I'll be waiting for you. For however long it takes. Thanks. Kinda looks like everybody paired up. It's been a while. No, look who showed up. Whoa, this place is packed with books I've never seen before. They're mostly old grimoires, nothing special. That's not true. I've I've had great interest in outdated magic. You really think that's a compliment? Grimoires are amazing. You're like a witch who appears in fairy tales. Not like. I actually am a witch. So what did you two come here for? I've had an interest in books pertaining to theology lately. We've been working at a church to help the people who suffered from the flames of war. I found a book detailing the existence of something that could counter God's arsenal at that church. I couldn't read the most important parts of it, though. I thought you might be able to read it, Lulu. You really think I can read something you can't? There's a seal here that only royalty can read. I'm quite interested in how it works. Let me see. Yeah, I definitely will. I think I was just kind of coasting through this game, and that's why I never looked up if it had multiple endings or anything. It's coming into sight, boss. We'll be arriving at Valenta soon, Your Majesty. Alright. Well, negotiations take a while this time. Something you're worried about. Victor reported that there has been signs of an uprising at the capital. And we'll have to end this battle quickly. So you do intend to start a battle? It'll be easy. We'll just show those fools our armored warriors. Your Majesty, Valenta's cannons are aimed at us. What? They're trying to preempt us? You must not realize that the armored warriors will still work at sea. Your Majesty, another country will disappear. King Laz invaded the countries on the western continent with his newly acquired God's arsenal. His sphere of influence rapidly expanded as the citizens he ruled over rapidly fell into poverty. God's arsenal was expensive to use, and so the king had raised taxes likewise. His tyrannical rule began to create enemies not just outside his country, but with, giving birth to a rebel army. King Laz managed to conquer half of the western continent, but in a few short years after his coronation, he left this world. After the king's death, Claude, leader of the Silver Eagles, traveled to distant lands where he worked as a mercenary. Though he had many accomplishments, they were not recognized until his death. Yeah, because as far as I know, getting all the endings in Soul Hackers 2 just requires you to get everybody to maxed out like 100 affinity points, right? Which I think also means going through all of their like soul dungeons or whatever the hell they're called. That ending wasn't so bad. We just went on a little bit of a conquering spree until they rebelled and murdered the king, and then the main character disappeared. Not too bad.